Right now, thousands of people are moving to Orlando every single month. And it's not just for Disney. Something bigger is happening, guys. If you're thinking about moving here, you need to understand why before you make that decision. Hi, I'm David, local real estate broker and real estate attorney here in the Orlando area. I help people relocate to Central Florida all the time, and it seems like almost all of them are moving here for the same 5 or 6 reasons. So I want to break down exactly why seems to be moving to Orlando right now. Number one, no state income tax. That's the big one, right? This is one of the biggest drivers of people moving to Florida to escape the tax from some of these other states. So if you're moving from states like New York, New Jersey, Illinois, California, you could be saving thousands of dollars, sometimes tens of thousands every year. For example, if you have a $150,000 income, state tax savings could be $8,000 to $12,000 annually. That alone seems like it'd be enough to push a lot of people to move to the Orlando area. But also, there's more housing for your money here. Even though prices have gone up in Central Florida, Orlando is still much more affordable than many of the major metro areas outside of the state of Florida. What people are getting for their money is newer homes, larger square footage, more yard space, and planned communities that have tons of amenities. So compared to really what people are coming from, it feels like a massive upgrade. Now, the third thing, we've got massive growth here. Orlando's, it's one of the fastest growing cities in the entire United States. Population growth, job growth, new developments just popping up everywhere. And where you see growth, you're usually going to see real estate opportunity. Next, lifestyle upgrade. This is the part people don't always talk about, but it is huge. We've got sunshine year round. We've got a great outdoor lifestyle, whether you're golfing, swimming, boating, fishing, or just walking. We got tons of restaurants, golf courses, theme parks, and so on. So for a lot of people, this isn't just a move. It's a completely, lifestyle upgrade, a big change. Now, also, let's talk about location and access. Orlando is actually a really convenient place to live because we have a major airport, one of the biggest in the country. If you've got family anywhere in the United States, it's easy access to get to Orlando. We have easy travel to other states, and within about an hour and a half either way, we've got beaches on the Gulf Coast or the Atlantic. So you're kind of in the center of everything. But here's the part you need to be careful about. Some people do regret moving to Orlando. Not everybody has a great experience here. And the reasons include, number one, I'm going to say rising homeowners insurance costs. They're really getting high year after year for the last few years. The traffic and tolls are getting bad. Orlando also is just not as cheap as people as expected. And I think the biggest problem, people are picking the wrong area. So the biggest mistake I see is people choosing the wrong location for their budget and their lifestyle. As I said, Orlando, the city of Orlando is not real big, but the metro area is huge. We have so many different suburbs, and they're all entirely different. So there's really a place for everybody, but you got to choose the one that's right for you. So let's talk about maybe who should or shouldn't move to Orlando. Well, I think Orlando is perfect if you want tax savings, if you work remote or have flexible income, or if you want just newer homes in that suburban lifestyle. But you need to think twice about moving to Orlando if you need a walkable city, or you're on a tight budget, or you just hate the heat and traffic. So here's the truth, guys. There isn't just one Orlando. There are areas that feel really expensive and areas that feel like an incredible value. And the difference between those can completely change your experience here. That's why I help my clients figure out every day where is the right place for them. So if you're even thinking about moving to Orlando, and I hope you do, it's a great place, reach out to me. You can call, text, email, or feel free to download my Orlando relocation guide. I'm going to put a link in the description below where you can find that, as well as other books I've written on buying and selling houses. But I'll help you figure out exactly where you should be looking based on your budget, your lifestyle, and your goals. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.